What's the deal with bronze watches? I don't get it. I'll explain on this episode of Adventures with Time. I was sitting here thinking about a titanium watch I reviewed recently on this channel. This made me think about some other watch materials. They make watches in many different materials. Usually brands use one of the grades of stainless steel. Maybe they make a model in one of the precious metals. Sometimes they use titanium, ceramic, or other non-traditional materials like wood. But let's talk about bronze watches. I understand the attraction of materials like titanium and ceramic, but I don't get the appeal of bronze. I've handled two bronze watches for this channel, the Boulder Odyssey and the Ergon Maelstrom. Ergon is a sister company to the popular micro brand Zelos. Although I had the Boulder for only a few days, I did own the Ergon for over a year until I sold it. Bronze is used mostly for divers watches, which are my favorite type of watch. Bronze is also used for pilot watches and probably for every other type of watch, but mostly for divers watches. Bronze watches can have a cool appearance when new, somewhat like a rose gold, but not as deep in that gold color, and they are a harder metal than gold. The problem I have with bronze watches is that they will ultimately patina or oxidize and take on a dull, discolored, or even corroded appearance. Some watch enthusiasts like this. In fact, I know there are a lot of people who like that aged look so much that they use treatments to accelerate the patina. But I'm not one of those who likes that dull patina look. Yes, there are brands that use an alloy of bronze that takes longer to patina. And one can also bring back a dull bronze watch to its original luster. But that seems like a lot of work. It's like having to polish your sterling silverware every time you use it. Looks nice right after you've polished it, but then it tarnishes quickly. Also, bronze can discolor your skin. Some people are even allergic to bronze, which is why many brands put a stainless steel case back on their watches. Also why you don't see bronze bracelets, although they do exist. Panerai was one of the first to use bronze for a watch with their submersible Bronzo model. Now many brands issue their popular watches in bronze to expand their market. Oris has issued brown watches with their Big Crown Pro Pilot, as has IWC with their Pilot watch. Tudor has come out with a bronze version of the Black Bay 58, including an all-bronze bracelet, all of which look nice when new, especially with a black or other dark dial. But eventually they will take on that patina look. Sometimes that can give the watch a nice aged look if you like that aesthetic, although they can get fairly oxidized and even nasty. I'm just not someone who likes that aged look of a bronze watch. How about you? I encourage you to take a look at these videos for some watches I really like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.